in every hand. He have two eyes in the front, and he forget and he run. Allah is not a man. Allah, God is not a man. Well, Jesus, the man, he can resurrect people from death. Can Allah resurrect men from death? He cannot. Can he make the blind see? He cannot. Muhammad himself, he was dying every day, and Allah could not heal him.
To understand here is that there's association happening, because Islam is one, worshiping God alone. So if you were told, no, Lily, you have to go through a saint to go to God, or ask for a saint, you say, what's the difference between this and Christianity? I accept it.
First, this is a lie. In Christianity, we don't say we have to pray to saints. You are a big fraud. We can ask saints, which any our brother and sister, to pray for me, which you Muslims do all the time. Where in Christianity it says that we pray, which mean our prayer is given to saints, and they are the one who will respond to it. They are the one who will make it happen. Christianity does not teach such a thing, you liar. Even the saints, which mean saint mean the best of us, the most close to God because of their performance, sacrifice, not because they are different species. They are human like everybody. When we say pray for me, this is something we ask everybody, and this is very legitimate. We are not praying to the man so he can heal me. We are asking a man to pray and join me in a prayer to God. Nothing more, nothing less. Even when we say bless you, we mean may God bless you, because a human being cannot bless a human being. All a blessing in Christianity come from God. It is you Muslims who pray to Muhammad. Allah himself, he prayed on Muhammad. If you go in the Quran, it says Allahu wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Because Islam is a pagan cult claiming that your God himself and the angels, and look at the false translation, look how much Muslim they add, how much, excuse my language, how much shit they add in the Quran. Grace, honors, blessing and mercy, etc. But just to show you how stupid the Muslims when they add those things, trying to duct tape the stupidity of the Quran. If Allah, he sent the graces and honor and blessing and mercy on Muhammad, who need the angels? And the angels too. And look at the fabrication. They say they ask Allah to bless and forgive him, if already he was blessed. I mean, do you see the stupidity? Nowhere it says an angel too. In Arabic it says Allah and the angels pray on Muhammad. A bunch of liars. So Muhammad became, and the believers and the angels and everybody is busy with one thing, praying on Muhammad. And they have to keep doing this until the day of judgment. So who become the center of the universe? The prayer, the purpose of the prayer of Allah himself is Muhammad. The purpose of the angels themselves is Muhammad. The purpose of the prayer of the believers is Muhammad. The whole world praying on the pervert Muhammad. You change the translator, you will find different translation. The new Quran. You cannot trust a Muslim translation. Never. God and his angels praying on Muhammad, not a bless. O believer, do also pray on him. and salute him, not pray on him in peace. No, and salute him many times. Why? Who is the focus? Allah, angels, believers, all of them, they are praying on Muhammad. I mean, if somebody have the most sinner person in the world, and Allah supposedly is God, and he already prayed on you, isn't it this is enough? No. We need the angels too. Is the angel Allah is enough? No. We need the believers too. So this is why Muhammad, he changed his name from Qatham to Muhammad. Qatham, which is the semen and the dirt of the hyena, to Muhammad, which means the praised one. So the whole purpose of what we see in the front of us is to praise Muhammad. God, he praised Muhammad. Angels, they praise Muhammad. The whole world, which is Muslims, supposedly, praise the devil Muhammad. And this is exactly what the devil wants. He wants to take your praise, from which you send to God, to him. If Muhammad is a decent man, he will never say this. He fabricated verses so he can make himself God on earth. It's in the front of you. We are not making things up. Everything I say to you is proven to be in the front of your eyes. And Mimi Hijab, in his debate with David Wood, he says to him, this is why the translation says Allah he pray for, not to. But the point was, Allah your God, he pray to who? Do he have a God? This is how stupid the Abdul are. And the Muslim, like, you know, they dodge the question. When you debate a Muslim, you have to grab him from his tail. Don't let him escape. He will try to make a mockery of you, because this is a religion of the mockery. They have no answer, so they try to escape the embarrassment and make it against you by mockery. It's like debating a fool. Whatever you say, he laugh at you. And if a bunch of fools they are listening, they will think the one is laughing is the one giving the correct answer. Because look, he's happy. Continue.
Catholicism. Yeah, Catholicism is like
Exactly.
that.
That's why I'm saying, Lady J, please, sister, be careful. I messaged you on Instagram about the prayer mass as well. Alhamdulillah, it's still there, and you don't need to go through.
You see, he is hitting on her. He is messaging her everywhere, and she is not responding yet. He is hitting on her. Muhammad Hijab, he found a woman, she suffering from divorce. He took her to the hotel. Lili Dawa, he found Lily. Hey Lily, text you, I text you. Lily, she did not answer. He made a video for her. Lily, come on, come back to me. Talk to me. To us. We can share.
You can go to salahplus.com. Our sister team can get in contact with you if you want to learn how to pray salah. But what we're saying is be very careful, because you are obviously vulnerable in the sense where you're a new Muslim, and these things can make you, you know, because it's an emotional thing where you're like, oh, but they're doing so much good. We don't deny that.
Look, you know, look at those. You know, one of the weird things about Muslims, they always put big, huge rings in their hands. Muhammad, he killed a Jew and he took a ring from him. And there's many stories about this ring. It was a golden ring. Muhammad, he don't even look at people anymore. He walk in the street, he's looking at the golden ring. People, they start making fun of him. So he said, okay. It was embarrassing. So he told them from now on, nobody should wear a golden ring. And now they start wearing silver ring, but doesn't make any difference. It's a makeup. It is accessory for beauty. So when you put rings in your hands, an earring in your ears, Simply, it's a clear sign that you are trying to make yourself better looking, which I find weird, especially for the man. Like if a woman she wear a ring, and women she have a necklace, and women she have a earring, women, you know, and the woman is should be feminine. I mean, God created her in such a way. The man is created a different way. So the men, the Muslim men, they do a lot of work to make themselves look better. In fact, this guy, he is not following his prophet. A true Muslim, both of them, they should color their beard red. And they cannot color it black. Because Muhammad, he wished to be blonde. So Muslims, they go to the barber shop just to show you how beautiful it is to be like Muhammad. This is how the beard of Muhammad looked like. So if those Muslims, they claim to be Sunni. Sunni mean they follow the steps of Muhammad in everything. The way he eat, the way he talk, the way he walk, the way he pray. This is what Sunni mean. This is how his beard is. Disgusting. It looked like a goat. Somebody dipped her head in the red mud. And you will see a lot of Muslims blindly they follow such a practice, and you do not know why. You ask yourself why. We know, because simply the whole point is to copy Muhammad, the weirdo, the mental. Look at this look. How disgusting. The funny is, if a woman she take hair from her face, Allah will curse the woman because she is trying to change her look as Allah He created her. But isn't you Muslim when you color your hair like this, changing the way Allah He made you? Do you see how hypocrite Muhammad is? So the women, in order to make and to obey Allah, she have to have a beard, and if she touch the hair in her face, Allah will curse her. But you Muslim, you shave the mustache, you color the beard in a very weird color. What is this? Like, what happened? So if you walk in the street and you see such a stupid thing, that because Muhammad, he used to color his beard like this. This is how Muhammad looked like. Very weird and wicked. And the Muslim, they spend a lot of money. Look at this, look. Aman Rabbi Aman. So beautiful. Well, I like this guy. He lost half of his teeth. You know? Look at this beautiful beard. The hair become red. The beard is red. Did you color your pubic area? What is this? Isn't it going to look a billion times better if you have your natural hair color, which is black? Hey, by the way, if any Muslim he like to color his beard, I can color it for you. Mental. Literally mental. What the heck is this? Guys, what do you think if I color my beard like this? I think the number of my subscribers will be skyrocketing. So beautiful. Now I know why I'm still not married. I am missing the beard color. If I have a beard like this, mean, women will kidnap me in the street. They will not even save me for lunch. Brother, that's so beautiful. Now you can go to Allah heaven and you are not anything but a redhead, literally. Allah, He loves redhead people. Even if you are fake redhead, Allah love you. Unbelievable. Let us go back to Lily and Gigi. Go, Lily. Is this video is continue long? We have a 3 minute left. Thank God. Unbelievable, boring, stupid Abdul.
We're saying be careful because you don't want to end up doing an action that makes you fall into something that's a major sin.
Hatim al-Ta'i.
Yeah.
Hatim al-Ta'i was at the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hatim al-Ta'i, he was so known of his good character and generosity, that he became a proverb, a saying in generosity. You say, أكرم من حاتم الطائي, more generous than Hatim al-Ta'i.
Wow.
He reached.
Why you don't tell them his religion? Why you don't tell them his religion? Hatim al-Ta'i is a very well-known and Arab person who is so generous in extreme way, which means anything he have, he give it to people. Yeah, what about him? Tell us his religion.
The epitome of generosity. Yeah. You know what he used? He would, if someone comes, he would slaughter a horse for them. Wow. His slaves, if they would bring him someone as a guest, he would free them for the sake, because they.
Why Muhammad don't do that? So who is more noble? The filthy scumbag Muhammad, who refused to free Bilal and all the slaves he have, or this guy who is not a Muslim and he reject Islam?
That's how, and look what good he did and that. And then once Aisha al-Mu'minin radiyallahu anha, she asked the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam about Hatim al-Ta'i. He said to her, he has never mentioned Allah Jalla wa Ala in his life.
Wow.
So how?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How would he come to be?
Exactly. I suppose maybe he's doing that
because he's a Christian. He will never mention Allah. So he's a wonderful man. Wonderful man. We just heard that if he's a slave, he bring him a guest, just to bring me a guest, and you are free. How we can compare such a man to the scumbag of Muhammad?
It was pre-Islamic, but I'm still saying, Allah is not gonna forgive him because he used to feed and that.
Yeah.
We have one thing.
Allah will forgive you only if you say Muhammad is a prophet. That's it. It doesn't matter how many people you free and how many people you save and how many people you feed. Muhammad is the origin of everything. You say Muhammad is a prophet, you give him your wife, he if her, you go to heaven. You give him your land, as Muhammad, he took the land, have 600 palm tree from Abu Dahdah, he promised him a corner lot in heaven. Scammer. Imagine if I convince one of you or any of you to give me his land, have 600 trees, and in return I promise you to go to heaven, and I say to you, God will give you a corner lot in heaven, in the best location. Isn't this enough that Muhammad is a scam? Who in the world want to promise a man, poor man, because now he became homeless? He was rich a minute ago, have a very, productive land, 600 palm tree in the desert. This is not a joke. And the palm date is their major food in the desert. Not like now you go to Saudi Arabia, they have supermarket, they bring food from Taiwan, from Thailand, from USA, from Australia. No, this is their food, meat and date. meat from the animals, and usually goats or a camel, and date. So he took 600 palm tree land farm in exchange to promise the guy a corner lot in heaven. Who will do that except a fraud? Did Jesus exchange land for heaven with anyone? The Messiah, he made the blind see. Did he tell him, if you pay me? A blind man, he come to Muhammad. Muhammad, he kicked him out. And if you read the story, you will see Muhammad speaking to rich people. So he said to himself, those rich, they will say, look who is the one is coming to his house. Poor blind people. So he kicked him out. The Messiah, when he healed the man who is blind, he did not even tell him who I am. He did not brag about it. The man, the blind man who became able to see, he went around and he told them, this person, he think he's a prophet or something because he was able to do it. He just gave me a vision. A blind man come to Muhammad. He made fun of him. He kicked him out. Then the people, they start speaking about this incident, how filthy Muhammad is. Then Muhammad, he made this verse here, or verses, saying, Allah told me why you did that. Why you gave a face to the blind man. Tell him. The man was asking about Islam. Muhammad, he have no time for the poor. So Muhammad now, he to fix his reputation, because the blind man, he went out and started telling people, look, I went to his house and look what he's doing to me. And even the ones who were in his house, the rich ones, they start making fun of Muhammad. So it worked in the opposite direction. Muhammad, he wanted to convince them that the one who follow him is the nobles, not the poor. But those nobles, when they saw Muhammad, how he treat a blind, they look at Muhammad down. So they start speaking about how filthy he is, how he treated miserably a blind man. Who of you will make fun of a blind man crossing the street? What you will do? You make fun of him, or you hold him from his hand and you help him to cross the street? Who of you, a blind man, he come to ask you about Jesus and you make fun of him? Who of you will make mockery of a blind man just because he's blind and poor? For sure, if the blind man was rich, Muhammad, he will give him all the attention.
Doing good deeds is one thing.
Yes.
But there is if you oppress the duty with Allah, which is if you commit shirk, it doesn't matter how many. فقدمنا إلى ما عملوا فجعلناه هباء منثورا. We came to their deeds and we made it like dust.
Yes, exactly. So it's like, for example, if I was good to everybody, if Lily J, you're watching this, if I was good to everyone else, but I was going home and punching my mom in the face,
Allahu
would you say I'm a good person or a bad person?
You are a person of Jahannam.
What? What he said? Hold on. For example, if I was a good to everybody,
Lily J, you're watching this, if I was good to everyone else, but I was going home and punching my mom in the face, would you say I'm a good person or a bad person?
look what your prophet said about your mom. Is way more ugly than punching her in the face. Your mother, Ali Dawah, according to your prophet, is a filthy woman, and she is a shaitan. The prophet, the scumbag, said, the women advance and retires in the shape of a devil. So which one is more evil, to punch your mom in the face or to say to her, you, because you are a woman, you are the devil? Why you don't make a sign and put it over the grave of your mother? women are the devil. They come as a devil, they leave as a devil. And why? Because Muhammad get horny. So he claimed that it's not his fault. It is women. He was sitting with his filthy friends. As we say, tell me who's your friends, I will tell you who you are. And then a woman, she walked by. She is not naked. She is not wearing bikini. She is not posting her pictures in Instagram like Lily J. What Muhammad will do if he see the ass of Lily J and the breast of Lily J or the bikini of Lily J? May Allah bless her bikini. A Muslim woman walking by, Muslim women walking by wearing a burqa. So what Muhammad was looking at? And this is a proof that when Muslim women, she wore a burqa, that does not prevent Muslims from seeing sexual object, because when you became a Muslim, you became a pervert, not a revert. We go back to Lili Dawah, and we are listening to your advice, brother.
You are a person of Jahannam,
so if I don't give the rights of Allah, it doesn't matter what good I'm doing to anyone else. That's why it's important, Lily J, when you're doing ChatGPT and it talks about Allah, His oneness, His rights, this falls under that, inshallah. So it's just a little thing for us to be careful, and not just you, it's just to anyone that's with us, be careful, because
can I say something?
They have great misguidance.
Can I say something more? He had a foul mouth. Look, the man is dead. And I don't want to speak about, but we're just saying the things that are known.
Yeah.
We're not lying about the man.
He have a foul mouth, like what? Like your prophet, he says, if a man is proud about his heritage, tell him to go and bite the penis of his father. Did he say that? Did your prophet says, go and bite the penis of your father? How would it feel to bite the penis of your father? Was that a practice of the Muslims they do? You see how hypocrite they are? Their prophet is the most filthy mouth ever you can imagine. Even he said, go and suck the clitoris of Allah. And this is the black stone. The black stone used to have a clitoris. Imsus badr allat. Suck the clitoris. And Muslim, they are speaking about what? Foul mouth. This is your religion, Abdul. Go and suck the clitoris. I need to find it. I mean, the hadith is so long. But in Arabic, it's here. قال أبو بكر أمصص بدر اللات. Go and suck the clitoris of a lad, which is proving that the lad have a clitoris. And this is a practice of the Arab. Let us take it to Google translation in the front of your eyes. And the funny, they are speaking about a foul mouth.
Abu Bakr, suck the clitoris of al-Lat.
Do you see it? Here, by the way, you notice something very important. How many times I told you Allah name is not one word, it's two words. Al-Lah. Here you notice that Al-Lat is the same. Al-Lat. Al means goddess. Lat is the name. Are you with me? Do you see it? How easy to prove it? We go back to ALI DAWAH and Dawah J.
I'm not going to go even into lots of other things that he used to do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go into them.
Yeah.
But a man like him in his stance and that, he was foul-mouthed, especially against the Salafis, whom he calls Wahhabis. You understand? Anybody that is not a Naqshbandi tariqa on his way and that, he is a man that loved to live in London and Paris and so, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let alone the free mixing, let alone other things.
Free mixing? Do you mean me and Aisha and Omar in the same bed? And Uthman? Free mixing? Do you mean Muhammad Hijab taking a woman to the hotel? Or maybe you mean Ali Dawah himself bringing a bunch of women to his apartment and speaking about taking secret wife? I'm not sure what you mean by free mixing. Do you mean the Hajj, when women she is wearing no underwear and the man is covering himself by a sheet, and the man he go behind the women and his penis touching the butt of the women in the Hajj? Isn't your Muslim practice the biggest mixing ever in a place where there's no privacy, where every man is behind you touching you? You Muslim Sunni are against free mixing? In fact, the hadith says that the Muslims, when they go to the Hajj, their penises dripping semen. And you are talking about a free mixing? Their penises was dripping because of what? They have flu? Penis flu? Huh? They would come to Arafat with their penises dripping prosthetic fluid. Prosthetic fluid. Brother, we are decent Muslims, you know, brother. Brother, what do you have? What is that there? What's it dripping? It's honey, honey. Is this honey or sperm? Oh no, my wife, she called it honey. Oh, okay. I was wondering because it doesn't look like, it's weird, you know? Yeah. This is your religion. This is why those cowards, they would never get close to me. In a second, I'm going to wipe the floor with them before he finishes his sentence. By the way, I did not watch this video before you go live. I just saw it. I said, bingo, we have a topic. I saw the video. The only time I spent is to look for the pictures of the DJ. And this is why I was late, because I was staring. You know, I said, I don't know, should I go live? I'm not sure. You know, like sometimes you like to be or not to be. This is the question. And look, Lily G here look different. She don't look the same. Makeup do a lot of miracles, you know. Yeah. Lily J. Oof. I don't go to bars, but I'm going to rethink about it. This is what they do in the bar. What she is wearing. I think she work as a butcher because she is wearing leather. And you know, I have approved that Lady G is a poor woman. Look at her short, have many holes. Please donate to me, Lady J. She's a good Muslim. Look at Ali Dawah. He looked like a zucchini. His eyes in the wrong location. His eyebrows look so funny, and his voice is very feminine. I wish I can give him some testosterone. And we are proud of it.
I'm not going to go into, the man is dead.
Yeah.
He is with Allah, and Allah will judge him according.
They are bad him. They you know, they bad mouth the guy for the last hour, and now they are saying we don't want to bad mouth him. You know, he's dead. Like, so what you were doing all this time? I mean, the whole video about bad mouth the guy. Listen, brother, the man is dead. We don't want to bad mouth him. Okay, we are decent Muslims. You know, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't bad mouth people. So what the whole video is about? Allah only will judge. So what you were doing?
To his deeds.
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
So we're not going to go. But can you imagine being in that status and have a foul mouth? Says obscenities and stuff like that. Speaking from the waist below.
I mean, it doesn't.
I mean,
anyway.
He speak from the waist and below. Are you quoting the Quran for me where Allah described how the vagina of the women in heaven look like? Or your prophet describing how the penis is long? Remember, if somebody speak from the waist and below, he have a foul mouth. Isn't it this is your religion? Huh? Look at the first translation. Look at this. Look at this. Let us find different translation. Now we are talking. Where is the verse? Like, where is the verse? There we go. لم يطمثهن إنس ولا جان. Man, nobody open what? What? Allah, He speak from the waist and below? Did it not open what? How did He open it? افتح يا سمسم. Open Simsum. Anyone watch the cartoon Simsum? This is the guy, I don't know what they call it in English. Like the guy who go Ali Baba and the 40 thieves. He go to the cave and it have a passcode. Open Simsum. And the cave open, the door open, have a lot of gold behind. This is the gold miner, you know, like you go to the women vagina in heaven and Allah, He promise you that their vagina is still in the wax. Everything is there. No man put his penis there. Not even his nose. Or his toes. Brand new. The wax still there. Waxy. Like she opened her legs and you say, Allahu Akbar. By the way, you have to be careful because Allah is very well known of bad quality control. So you might find some defect when you receive your versions. This is why I advise you, when you go to the heaven of Allah, you go immediately, you take those women one by one to the bathtub. You put a lot of shampoo and you force them one by one to go in the bathtub and tell them not to fart. If bubbles came out, that means this thing is open. If there's no bubble, she's good to go. If there's a bubble, you can tell Allah to exchange her for you or fix it by putting His finger there or block it. So you Muslims are against somebody using bad language like your prophet saying bite the penis, suck the clitoris. Did you F her? You Muslims against that. Unbelievable. What about your prophet saying dahman dahman? When you F your wife in heaven, you push so hard. Huh? What the heck? The one who speaks like this is a foul mouth? You just insulted your prophet, you potato. Look at those faces.
My brothers and sisters, that's all we want to say, inshallah. Share this with Sister Lily J. And like I said before, guys, if there's anyone out there who...
Shut up, you idiot. Hypocrite, coward, liar. we got you busted. So guys, I hope you have a good time. Lily Dawah hitting in Lily J. But funny, all of them, they are Lily. So Lily Dawah hitting in Lily J, he said he texted her many times, she did not respond. Lily Dawah, he is wishing that Lily J, she will text him back. And then he will convince her to do girlfriend, boyfriend, Hotel California like Mimi Hijab. Like what we saw yesterday. They said more evidence is coming soon about Mimi Dawah. Mumu Hijab. I mean, their names is weird. So I hope we learn something. Feel free to leave your comment. And if you don't give us a comment, no problem. I will ask Allah to curse you. And Allah always listen to my prayer. I cursed Elon Musk. I cursed him. So Allah made him so rich. I'm warning you. I ask Allah to curse Elon Musk. I ask Allah to curse Donald Trump because he took my Donald. Allah made him president. So I'm warning you. If I ask Allah, I am an Arab, I have connection, we speak the same language. Allah don't speak English, He don't speak Spanish, He don't speak Spanish too. Even Spanish He don't speak. Arabic, only Arabic. You have to pray to Him in Arabic because He's not racist. He's not. That's it. You speak Arabic, He listen. You don't speak Arabic, but fart, you know? Thank you very much. So, if you don't leave a comment or done something, you know, I will ask Allah to curse you. And like, I know a story, it's a true story. I cursed a person, Allah make him look like me. Unbelievable. The guy, he commits suicide immediately. Because he looked so good, I mean, handsome, you know. Like, he could not take it. He looked at the mirror like, what? Who's this? I look like Christian Prince. And he jumped from the window. It wasn't the first floor, by the way. But because he was very short. You know, because remember, he became like me, and I'm very short. I'm like, you know, very short. Only 20 meter, 60 meter tall, like Adam. You know, I'm a descendant from Adam. You know, according to Prophet Muhammad, Adam was a 10-floor high building. You know, I don't know how big his balls was. You know, yeah, Muhammad, he says that. So I don't know, like, I mean, his balls is must be very big. But anyway, they cannot be bigger than mine. I mean, this is why the big ball they watch in America, they took it from us. Look, Prophet Muhammad, he knew things nobody knows. If you have a doubt about biology, geology, you know, you take it from Muhammad. Man, look how he was short. Okay, so Allah created Adam in his image, the length of 60 cubit. Mean. So why we are now, I mean all of you guys, you, not me. You know, for me, in my case, Adam is not even to my knee. I'm just being honest with you. But in your case, why you became so micro? Weird. I don't know. I feel sorry for you. I think the food, the global warming maybe. I don't want to ask questions which is not right to ask, like how big the penis of Adam? Man. Hey, Eve, I feel sorry for you. What the heck? Adam was 60 cubit tall? 60 cubit. Huh. How big his mouth? Anyway, don't think about it. You can ask a ChatGPT or Lily. She will give you the answer. Prophet Muhammad, he tell the truth, and he know only nothing but the truth. So I hope today we have a good time together, and we learn something good for all of us. And as always we say, God is good, so is Jesus. And we are the crusade. See ya.